The J stands for J.
Otoyomegatari, or A Bride Story by Kaoru Mori, is a manga based in Central Asia. Weird, I know. It is a manga for you drama queens out there, romantics, as it is a story about marriage, history nerds being set in the late 19th century, and old fucks. On the outside, it appears to be your typical romantic love fest because of its pink and girly exterior, but inside you'll find fabric. Fabric, the occasional breast, and even more fucking fabric. And I love it. Not just for the fabric though. Oh no, for much more than that. The general concept of the first 2 volumes, or the first arc of the manga, is that a wild 20-year-old airhead named Amir was wed to the 12-year-old Karluk, and how their life plays out as a result of the age difference. Through this, the author is able to give you a sense of the culture of the land at this point in time, and the importance of marriage, family wealth, and what the fuck a trousseau is. If you're wondering, a trousseau, also known as a dowry or glory box, is a chest used to collect items such as clothing and household linen by unmarried young women in anticipation for married life. The manga likes to hammer in the fact that the box's importance, and how every girl needs one as it's part of her value as a bride. If this doesn't make you feel the difference in life then and there, the author has 100 more tricks up her sleeve with the interactions between Amir and her young husband Karluk, which brings me to the plot. If I said this manga was anything but a common romance story, I would be straight up lying, because I'm sure we've all seen the boy and girl forced to get married plot 1,000 times. But I would also be lying if I said that was all there was to it. In many stories, the setting plays a role as the backdrop for the characters to act in and for the plot to fall into place, and Otoyomegatari definitely does that. But what makes the setting different is that it enriches the characters in the land's culture, making the interactions between the 2 characters more than believable and equally as interesting. This brings me to one of the greatest selling points the manga has, its characters. Whenever I think about the characters of Otoyomegatari, I can't help but think about how much they seem like real people. The side characters and the similarity between their motivation and goals to the main characters themselves shows the effect that their culture has had on the mindsets of many of that time. And although this may seem far-fetched due to it being set 200 years ago, I feel with each page imbued with the century's culture, the characters make more and more sense as I go along. And with that, I can finally get to the art. Holy shit. I know my reaction seems a little out there, but you have to understand, seeing all the tapestries, rugs, carpets, and even the clothes on the characters may have blown my pants off. Even to a normal person, the environments are stunning, from the splendidly detailed textile designs to the grand grassy plains. In short, fucking beautiful. But enough about the backgrounds. How did the characters look? Let's just say that my eyes may have orgasmed 15 too many times while reading the first 2 volumes of this monochrome manga. The characters have an interesting look as they carry the traits of the land's indigenous people, as well as each having their own unique look. You wouldn't be able to mistake one character for another, as they all have their own little quirks that make you love them and hate them all the while. Overall, the plot in conjunction with the setting make for an original twist and an overused formula. The characters are well-rounded and have insecurities as any in their situation would have. And the art. Oh, the art. Otoyomegatari is a manga that to me excels on all fronts, with my only gripe being restricted to the first 2 volumes, as some of the side plots are left open and unresolved. And even if you say that they get resolved in later volumes, which they do, this is a review of Otoyomegatari's first 2 volumes as a standalone product, and as a result, it gets a 9 out of 10. This is surely to change upon the completion of the series. At the moment, Yen Press are the publishing house that are releasing the localized version of Otoyomegatari entitled A Bride Story, at least for North America. They are well priced for hardcover manga, and if you find that you enjoy the manga, please support the author. If you don't, I'll fuck. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you want me to review a specific manga, please write it down in the comments below. This is Jay telling you to stay frosty.